just watch a preview from part 2 of the ABC Afterschool special, Terrible Things My Mother Told Me.
Beth, nothing's broken.
Julia! Just shut up! Stay out here and be quiet.
But I want to be with you guys.
Tough. You blew your chance. Go ahead. Cry. I don't care. You're a spoiled, rotten rat, Katie Fleming, and it's time you found out you're not the only one living here. I've been waiting on you hand and foot since you were a baby, and I'm sick of it. I wish you'd never been born.
Go away, Katie. When do you think I can start seeing on the cover of magazines?
Katie, I need to be alone.
I hate waiting. When can I see you in the movie?
Come on, Mr. Beck. Shout out. What the heck? Pretty good, huh? 50 cents.
Randy,
Julia, hi. Is everything okay?
your mother told you about yesterday?
Yeah. She was pretty ticked we didn't call your mom and tell her what was going on.
I don't think she could have been half as mad as my mom.
Is everything okay now?
Not exactly. My mom is making me personally take care of Katie.
Julia, we have to rehearse this afternoon.
Well, I was thinking, why couldn't we have the last rehearsal at my house? Then I can watch Katie and we can rehearse at the same time.
Julia, you're a genius. What about your mom? Won't you mind?
Mom minds about everything. But if I call and tell her I'm just going to have a few friends over, it should be okay.
Your sister won't care?
Kidding? She'll love it.
So, how much does Julia get for video cameras?
What did you say to 10%?
Get real. I won't sell for less than
Okay, great. Let's get started. Look at this call sheet.
I wish I could be in this movie.
Katie, stop bugging us.
Okay, tomorrow we're going to be shooting the big confrontation scene.
Is there anything good to eat? She's making cookies for us.
Quiet, Katie.
So today when we do the run, we're going to be trying a couple different camera angles.
Come on, Katie.
It's okay, Beth. Nothing's broken.
Julia! Just shut up. Stay out here and be quiet.
But I want to be with you guys.
Tough. You blew your chance. Go ahead. Cry. I don't care. You're a spoiled, rotten rat, Katie Fleming, and it's time you found out you're not the only one living here. I've been waiting on you hand and foot since you were a baby, and I'm sick of it. I wish you'd never been born.
Julia, not another word. Oh, how dare you talk to her like that? I was right to come home early.
I have to get back to rehearsal.
That's just what I thought you meant by having a few friends over. Clearly, you can't handle the responsibility of your sister when all you're thinking about is that movie.
But Katie was on
You go upstairs for a few minutes. I need to talk to Julia alone. Before we continue this conversation, I want you to go into the living room and tell your friends to go.
I can't. It's the last rehearsal.
Too bad. Either you go out there and tell them or I will.
So, how's rehearsal going?
You don't want to know.
You all have to go. Now. Coming, Mr. Becker?
Yeah, in a minute. Mrs. Fleming, I'm Tom Backer. Is something wrong?
Julia is unable to handle a rehearsal here, Mr. Baccaran.
Look, I don't know what happened here, but if there's anything...
Mr. Baccaran, this rehearsal is over. How could you yell that way at Katie?
You're always so worried about Katie. Why is she so... You make things easy for her, but I can never do anything right. I do all the chores around here while she does whatever.
Comparing yourself to a 10-year-old. You are simply not responsible.
Stop twisting things. Admit it. You don't love me the way you love Katie. I try to make you love me, but I sit next to you at dinner, and I do every job you give me, and listen to all your problems, but it doesn't. No matter what I do, I can't get you to love me, and I'm sick of trying.
You have been difficult and rebellious ever since this ridiculous film began. Well, it's over, as of now.
Mom, no.
You do this film, and you can forget about coming home afterwards. There's breakfast on the stove.
Not enough time.
Julia. I meant what I said. You walk through that door and you're no daughter of mine.
The camera goes 3 feet back. Janet! Janet! Janet, I thought we were supposed to have 3 extras in this. 2 girls and a guy. You have...
6 guys.
And a dog.
They're kind of friends.
Keep them way in the back.
Right.
Thank you.
Hey, how's my hair?
Have you seen Julia?
No. Her mother's the worst.
I better call. Todd, 3 feet back!
And that house is too clean.
Will you give it a rest, Beth? Are you all right?
Fine. Hello, Randy. Beth.
You're here.
You were kind of worried after yesterday's fiasco.
Beth, go fix your hair.
Randy, on my way over, I'm gonna drop out of the film.
What?
All I've done is cause trouble. I don't deserve to be in it.
Julia, I've got a million problems staring me in the face, and you're pulling out? If you quit now, I won't be able to get this film in on time.
Randy,
Please,
just...
Julia. Do it for me.
Forget I said anything.
Great. Go change back at the school. All right, let's go! Rolling. Mark it.
Meanwhile, take one.
Okay, background moving. Action.
Rena, I want to talk to you. We'll make it snappy. I've got class. Do you have any idea what you're doing? A very...
Cut. Excuse me. Julia, this is the most important scene in the whole movie. Let it go. I know you're upset about home. Use those feelings.
Randy, maybe we ought to shoot something else.
No. No, I can do this scene.
Sure.
Okay. Places, everyone. Roll it. Rolling. Mark it.
Scene 12, take 2.
Background moving. Action.
Rena, I want to talk to you. We'll make it snappy. I've got class. Do you have any idea what you're doing? A very clear idea.
You go on lying about my mother stealing money as if it were all some sick joke. But people believe you, and you can't just erase what you said.
I never intended to.
You manipulate and steal with your words. So many words, Rena. But you can't change the truth with words. And I know what the truth is. I do.
Cut. Print it. Julia. Julia.
No, let her go. Look, why don't you move on to scene 11 and pick this up later? She just needs a little time.
Yeah. Right. Could you?
Sure.
Okay, everybody, it's a new deal. We're gonna move up to school for scene 11.
Figure it out.
What?
What you see down that road. Where it is you want to be.
Any place but here.
You know, I keep thinking about that character study you wrote. Wondering why it seems so real. It is real, isn't it, Julia?
She's a good mother, Mr. Baccarat. I mean, it's not as if she beats me.
Words can sting a lot more than any belt.
I keep thinking about what Jenny says in the movie. How words can't change the truth.
And what is the truth?
I don't know. I've always felt like such a zero.
Julia, look at me. There is nothing wrong with you.
I wish I could believe that.
You're not a bad person. It's just that you've been emotionally abused.
You make it sound so horrible.
Julia, a lot of kids, a lot of people go through this.
I just want to start over. Why do you think I want to be an actress? Why do you think I look down this stupid road? Because out there I can be whoever I want to be. Out there nobody knows.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
Right.
Julia, I have this friend. She works at an abuse hotline.
You didn't tell anybody.
No, I just brought you her number.
I don't need help, Mr. Baccarat. This is private.
Julia, please.
Look, you're a really nice person, and I appreciate what you're trying to do, okay? But I can't handle it.
Here to apologize?
Yes.
Mom, I am.
Good. This whole movie business.
Not about the movie. About Katie. I was wrong to yell at her like I did, and I'm sorry. But I learned how to hurt Katie from the way you talk to me.
It's ridiculous.
Mom, you have got to stop criticizing me all the time.
What do you expect me to do? Spoil you? Say you're this wonderful child when you misbehave?
You never told me I'm wonderful. You hardly ever say anything good about me. I can't take all this abuse anymore.
I have never laid a hand on you.
The abuse is with words. You're always calling me lazy, selfish. Even when you're happy, you say things like, work with what you have.
I never meant anything.
Or you ignore me when I try to tell you anything that's important to me. Why can't you listen to me? Or compliment me? Why do you want me to feel so bad? What's going on with this place?
Nothing. Oh, be careful. You drop.
I hate this place. Why do you care?
One day, when I was about Katie's age, I brought this plate into the dining room, right here. And I tripped, and I broke it. That crack always seemed enormous to me. And Mother, she never forgave that imperfection. For weeks afterwards, she'd say, Ellie's careless, Ellie's clumsy.
She talked to you like that?
Every day. When I broke this plate, she made me wash all the dishes in the house to make up for my mistake. She stood over me at the sink watching, and she said, you better not drop anything or else you'll be sorry. And then she locked me in my room. Your room. I could hear her from the other side of the door telling me I was bad. That I should stop crying. That I made her do these things. She wished I'd never been born. I can remember shaking at the sink, afraid I'd drop something. I remember being locked in my room as if it were yesterday, but what I didn't remember were the words, the things my mother told me. Until I heard you yell at Katie, and it all came back to me.
Mom, I think we're both victims. Your mom yelled at you. You yell at me. Now I yell at Katie. The important thing now is that we find a way to stop.
I want to stop. I do.
The first step.
And if we can't take a second.
Mom, I'm going to a counselor. It would mean so much if you came. I just don't want to give up this chance to feel right about myself.
Neither do
I'm going to go put this thing back in here.
job.